Hey geeks, Barry here with Geek Out Studio, continuing my Halo Spartan Kelly build log. And today, going over and showing you how I made the boots. So before we get into it and everything, I do want to tell you that all the products and things that I used for this, I'll put links down in the description below. So, if you want to try and recreate a lot of this, all the tools and everything should be down there in the description. But I also want to give a big shout out to the 405th, which, if you don't know, the 405th is the Halo costuming community. They've got members all over the globe. And pretty much without their resources and knowledge, this project would be very, very difficult to say the least. So if you're interested to make your own Spartan armor or anything from the Halo universe, go check out the 405th.com. There you can pretty much find any template to help you build whatever armor you want, along with the vast knowledge on how to do it. So with all that said, we'll get started and I'll show you how I made these boots. So to start off with, as with anything else with this project, I started by scaling everything in ArmorSmith, which you can check out that episode. Wrong side, right up there, sorry. But we got a short little clip anyways. So scaled it in ArmorSmith, and then from there I simply printed it onto 110-pound cardstock. Now, I used 110-pound cardstock not because I'm necessarily going to make the armor out of paper, but the cardstock kind of makes a very durable template. So if you need to make pieces over and over again, that's a good start. From there, I traced it onto a variety of foam thicknesses from 13 millimeter to 6 millimeter. And all of those I got from the Foam Forge by Foamsmith. Again, you can check out in links in the description below. Sorry. But I used a ballpoint to kind of help get an exact size. And then it was just a matter of hand cutting with some really sharp X-Acto knives and my utility knife. After that, I went and cleaned up the edges, so like all the leading edges on the bottom. I went and beveled some of the edges just to kind of get rid of that like sharp corners and sharp cuts in the foam using my Dremel. And from there it was a matter of heat shaping and heat sealing the foam. So once that was all completed, to get the angles for these little forward foot plates, I just simply cut a V groove along where the fold lines would be. And then through a combination of super glue, DAP contact cement, and barge contact cement, I folded and connected and glued all the foam and the angles and everything together. So once everything was glued, I then went and did all the detail pieces. So such as the groove here on the heel, these like detail pieces and plates. I cut those out using 2 millimeter and 3 millimeter foam, craft foam. Some I hand cut, others I had a friend laser cut them for me. So, and then it was just a matter of gluing them on. And so once all that was done, it was a matter of cleaning up and finishing up the couple of seams that were on this piece. And for that, I used, I think Evil Ted mentions it, is the DAP joint compound, which is, I just applied it and worked it in with my finger and with a little bit of a wet paper towel or wet finger. I just smoothed it out. So, and then follow that up with sealing foam by going over it with a very thin layer of Mod Podge. Like I actually used the sponge brush, put it in the water, then put it in the Mod Podge and went over it. So that gave me a very thin coat. And then it was just a matter of putting on, I think I probably put on about 4 to 5 coats of Plasti Dip on all of it. So once that was all sealed, dried, and everything, it was on to painting. So I used Rust-Oleum. It's Rust-Oleum Wildflower Blue to get the base blue colors. From there, I used my airbrush to get in all the shading and to kind of bring out the detail and add some contrast. And for that, I just used hobby paint, Tamiya medium blue. So once all of that was done, I realized I had to do the yellow striping. And for that, it was just a matter of masking it off and using like a yellow painter pen that I found at Walmart. So, and then it was on to the actual fun part of strapping. To achieve this, I used mainly elastic bands. So it's all held together with elastic bands with some industrial Velcro put in places to hold the armor in place. And so you can see from me putting it on Laura's foot that it's a bit of a bear to put on. But between the elastic and the industrial Velcro, the pieces are not going anywhere. So that is pretty much how we made the Spartan Kelly boots. So if you liked it, let me know. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, bell notification. So, you know, hit all the thumbs and all the like buttons and everything. And of course, be sure to share it and everything. But if you have any other questions, comments, hints, tips, tricks, anything, I'd like to hear from you, and just put them down in the comments section below. So until next time, and until the next armor piece is done, I'll see you later.